What is going on, man? It's late night. Looking at 10:43 p.m. for February 25th, and I just started another combine. I've been saying my goal is to get fully funded with Topstep, so we got 3 XFAs. Well, one of them's not activated, so technically we got 2 XFAs, but we got three. After I activate the other one, and then we're going to look to see if we can get another one passed by Friday. So we're about to see what goes on. Then what I'm seeing is we not closing above this zone. We didn't actually grab liquidity from this area, so I think price is gonna come back to it. It's like it pump faked it. I want to see this candle kind of give us a push up. Then I take sales if we got a push up without breaking the candle first. Curious to see what I can actually do. Oh, that trade. Oh, we're tapped in there. Yeah, this isn't bad. I'm risking 420. I'm not mad at that. Okay, I would need a lot more though. Way more than I was anticipating. To be honest. I'd add another one though if we got back down. If we lose, this is what it is. However, I'm noticing price still keep closing at this level. We're not closing above it. So that's a good sign, unless this candle is going to be the momentum where it finally pushed through. But we could pump fake and come right back down. Shit froze. Frozen. Fresh here. Okay. Or down 180. Got 20 some seconds left on this candle. Let's see.
Order filled.
Okay, we added more cons. Now we don't need as much. Or that. And hopefully we continue to melt. I really should move my stops to the top of this wick here. The $80 risk. I am gonna do that actually. I'm a de-risk hella. I'm willing to lose 80 bucks. I feel like we should melt. If we don't, I don't really want to be a part of it if it keeps going higher anyway. So once this candle closed though, that means we just engulfed there. Yeah, I'm gonna actually now break even on. We'll see if it actually want to just fall. If not, then oh well. Don't really bother me. We close under this 13. I bet a lot of volume will start kicking in. And we getting close to the top of an hour, being 11. We got 9 minutes left, so there's a good chance I could get stopped out though. But I liked how we kept rejecting from this level, so we'll see. I'm also not gonna lie, if I do make 1,500 on this trade or just in general on this account for Thursday's trading session, Friday, I am going to be full porting on PPI. Looking to get it passed quickly, and then I'll have 2 accounts to activate. Then if I can lock in 2 payouts Friday, I use that money come Monday or Tuesday when the payout comes to just activate them, and then we'll have 4 XFAs. think it's gonna come back and retest because we technically, like, you could look at this as like a breakout level. Look at that, it coming back. But you could look at this as like a breakout level though, from the 1 minute perspective. That is, from here is how I would look at it. But it's good that the 13 right here, we get a 1 minute close finally through the zone, come back up, and then you would be tapped in here. Then we'll be targeting like this low right here, really. Yeah, I like that. If this candle engulf, that looks really good. Hopefully don't do that bullshit where we pump faking the last few seconds. It get a huge dump up and you're like, bruh, what the hell? But we looking good. But I will go over why I took the trade again. So basically I had this level marked out here. I'm looking at where I see resistance at. Resistance was created here at from these highs. Price came back up and tapped into this resistance level. What ended up happening was a lot of traders got induced into longs, thinking that price was going to break this level, probably stop right under this level, thinking we go take out like the next high, which would have been probably like up here or some shit, right? And so, oh wow, ain't no way we got that close. The TP didn't hit it. Less than a point away is crazy. That's like right at 1 point though. But hold on, cure a little more, bruh, cause ain't no way. But yeah, a lot of traders got induced into taking longs here, and then end up getting stopped out. And it was basically like induced is you getting baited into a trade, and then price consistently kept failing at this level. So we failed to break higher. We created a pin bar. Then we came back up, retested again. You notice we have like a candle series. What I call a candle series is where price will open and close at the same point, basically. So price kept doing that, and then we end up failing again. Well, I'm gonna take sales then if we keep doing that, right? So that's
Order
what ended up
filled.
happening. So yeah, end up getting tapped into sales. As you can see, TP is hit from this trade, and now price is actually brought the rocket back up after taking out TP. But yeah. And then if I was looking at it from the 1 minute perspective, right, I'm looking at, okay, we also have some type of support being created, especially if I continue to look left, because this was once resistance. Now it's going to be acting as support because we broke through it. So yeah, once price go back through it again, now that's considered a breakout. So yeah, and it just so happened where I had my TP at, that was a great level for TP. So this was a good trade all in all. Probably not the cleanest breakout trade. It's not really, I wouldn't even really call this a breakout. I would more so say this is like, it's just a simple like price action play. Like you just, once you read price action, you just know. Normally I trade either breakouts, the EMA, the 13 EMA rejection, or like supply and demand. Like I can't say this was either one of those because we didn't break out here and I didn't take longs. Price ended up failing and I noticed that, and after just being in the market long enough, you kind of see that and you just, okay, cool. Like we're about to fail and we're going to continue lower. So I'm going to take sales at this level. Price is telling me we keep rejecting, sellers keep stepping in. They're stepping in the market pretty heavily. But I think what the main telltale sign for me, where I really liked, was seeing price create this little series right here along these candles. So just to give you a better understanding of what that might look like, right? Or you see what it is. But just these four candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Those candles, how all four of those open and close at the same spot. We opened here, we closed here. We opened here, we closed up here. We opened here and we closed up here, but we opened here and we closed down here. So all these candles keep opening and closing in the same spot. and then we started dumping. Yeah, I like sales at that point. I was already in the trade by then, but that looked really good whenever I seen that. When I seen price coming back up, I wasn't really too worried. I'm like, yeah, this probably just it's just bait. We're gonna continue dumping. Then once we closed under the 13, I was like, oh yeah, we definitely gonna keep dumping most likely. So good trade overall. But yeah, we'll see what happened tomorrow or PPI. Oh, I did add into a trade, so it's gonna say I took 2 trades. What I am gonna do is lose a little bit of money real quick. I'm gonna go to micros. I'm gonna trade one. We're gonna
Order filled.
yep.
Order filled.
Right at 1501. So boom. Unlock this bad boy. That's that. So I will see you guys during the next trading session.